And Gustav, as you approach the warehouse, Alexander will go ahead and reach into his shirt and pull out a key that is on a necklace. And he will pull it off and he will put it into the lock, and the lock will open on the warehouse. Inside the warehouse is, well, a simple one-room building. It is rather large, rather long, a little tall. You can see inside there are, what did I say was in here? I have to check the inventory. Do do do. Dang, did I not actually write down real numbers? Okay. Well, inside there are actually several cannons, very large, long cannon barrels
Ooh.
that look like that they would do well for a siege of some kind, or perhaps do well placed up on the wall. There are also a handful of borders which seem like they are separated from the rest, perhaps for the village's own use. And of course, there are several crates filled with rifles.
Hmm.
And beside them, of course, is black powder aplenty and iron bullets for them as well.
How many did you say you? How many rifle did you say you produce over a week? That's a lot.
I'd say we get perhaps a handful per week, and we do shipments a month. Usually about 20, but we haven't done shipments in at least 3 months, so we got about 60 of them here.
Ah, I see.
Could fill perhaps a whole section of the wall of Middenheim with just this.
Um, and Gustav will do the math quickly in his head to see if it adds up.
Indeed, given the number of guns that you see here, it all seems to add up. It has just been stockpiled here and building up. In fact, it looks like they're running out of room, considering the huge cannons taking up half the building.
Hmm. All right. So Gustav will note all of that in his little book.
Hmm.
We'll say, um, are you the you're the only village in this side of the empire who produce gun this quality, right? I, you have to excuse me. I'm not from here. I'm from.
That we are, unless you want to go as far as out as Hochland or something for one of theirs, but we're the
Hmm.
closest for sure.
That's
And
what
I
I
do
thought.
pride myself on trying to have the highest quality possible.
Hmm. Very good. Very good. I'm not. I don't know to operate a gun myself. So.
Oh, well, it's quite easy. Would you like a demonstration? We could get you some target
Sure.
practice if you want.
Why not?
Alright. He will go ahead and take one of the guns out from the barrel, take out some powder, a horn, and a pouch of bullets. And he will take you uh, just outside the gate where it looks like there are some targeting dummies.
Hmm.
And it seems like this section of the wall is actually where some of the guards of the town actually train. So he'll go ahead and set it up, and he'll demonstrate, how to load the powder in, how to push in the bullet, how to make sure like it doesn't clog or jam, how to set up the wick so that it fires on time. And he'll go ahead and hand it over to you so that you can go ahead and give it a few tries.
I will try
It's
and give
it's
it.
quite simple. All you got to do is look at the target, point it, and then just let it fire. Simple as can be.
Gustav will try by focusing most of his attention on the task. Just see how it feels.
Okay. Go ahead and give me like a handful of ranged attack rolls and see if you can actually hit with anything. Oh, no. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
He'll sort of like give your arm a little pat. It's like, well, it's okay. It takes a few weeks to really get used to it, and oh, you're
it's
only gonna need to fire once anyway.
yeah. It's really.
But I guarantee you, like our guards up there, they've been training with these for all their lives. They know how to shoot a target no matter the distance.
Oh, I believe you. It feels really powerful compared to a bow.
Oh yeah. The bow doesn't really have the same kind of kickback. Like it'll snap to your hand, but this like will dig into your shoulder if you're doing it right. If you're doing it wrong, it flies into your face. Uh, But as you can see, it's of high quality, and well, if you did hit, and he's gonna go ahead and load up the rifle and fire it off once, and actually get a quick little headshot on one of the target dummies. It appears he's definitely practiced this. Well, and when it hits the target dummy, it of course leaves a nice big hole open on the side. It is definitely torn at this point. Well, as you can see, if you can get him to hit, devastating.
Yeah, I see that.
Of course, this is why you get a whole bunch of people in a line with it. Even if someone misses
Mhm.
their target, well, they'll probably hit
Whereas,
someone in the
hmm,
formation.
I see. Thanks to the demonstration.
Oh, absolutely. It's always nice to kind of, well, share my life's work with other people.
So you founded this town, right? Or
Oh,
was it your family?
my family did. At least, well, my grandfather did.
I
We've been
see.
working out here ever since. Always used to be very small, but over time, we've grown. We supply all of our own food. We do have our own smithing. The only thing we get from the outside is iron and gold.
Hmm. And your supplies of iron, are they satisfactory? Or should I make a note to uh, arrange for delivery?
Oh, it is definitely of the quality that we need. There's been no problem in the iron shipments so far. They come from further south, and, well, not
Ah,
much
I
has
see.
happened down there for a while.
Yes, and hopefully nothing will, well, hopefully the
Well, I can
trouble we
hope.
experience
Hopefully the
won't.
storm doesn't go that way.
Yes, hopefully we've seen the worst of it. I hope.
How's that been faring on the outside? I don't
Well,
really get out of town very much, and honestly, not too many people come to visit. What's
well,
the latest news?
latest news. Some Chaos Army are fighting against each other up north, and on this Middenheim is recovering from the siege. Everything, aside from the refugee crisis, things are wrapping up rather nicely. Lord Stormbringer is still on the field, fighting chaos, but not much news this couple weeks. Honestly, nothing. We're just waiting. Um, you know, we're in a defensive stance right now.
He sort of nods along.
But a
Couple
lot
armies
of,
fighting to the north, though, huh?
yes, and a lot
What could
of,
they be fighting over? I thought they wanted to destroy us all.
no idea. But if a fight among us, I'm not going to complain. They
Ah,
destroy each
true. Best
other.
not to question whatever fortune we can get, huh?
Yes, lots of small villages in town were not that lucky though. Lot of basements, lots of, and some mutants too.
I know Victor's with you. I'm gonna have him roll ballistic and see if he managed any hits.
Oh, maybe we'll. Wow!
Uh, yeah, just casual on the side. He totally outshot you. It's so easy. How good you? I forgot, like he was like actually the sling person. Victor is of course looking up at you and going, "You think you got enough gold to buy me one of these?"
Mm, depends. Uh, how much would it cost for something of this quality?
Well, mostly we reserve them for Middenheim, which has already paid for them, but I suppose we could make some more to replace that. Let's see, how much are guns? Let me find out. This is the good stuff too, so doot. Where is it? Missile weapons. Long rifle, 450 gold crowns.
Well, Victor, I'm sorry to say it's a bit out of my means.
Ah, you've been learning magic though. Like you can't just like turn all turn this grass into gold or something real quick?
No, I can't. It is highly illegal to do that sort of thing, and I'm not a gold wizard
Oh, oh, what's the point of learning magic if you can't help out your friends like that?
because you can do this.
And you'll just
Ah,
glow
fuck
or
it.
something.
No, not glow. Gonna. Uh, I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna glow a bit. Fuck it.
You tried to cast a lightning storm.
Because I can do
Oh, no,
this!
no.
Waves hands in air!
Sorry, it was a lightning bolt that I wanted to cast, and I. Not a storm, yeah.
Could you even do storm with 2 dice?
No, I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, you just sort of glow there a little bit.
L-
Casting 3. Okay, 2 and 1. Okay, you're good. You're good.
I could have. If I only cast lightning bolt the first time, I would have succeeded. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, no, I can't.
You try, and they both kind of have a little laugh. And it's like, oh, you don't need to demonstrate. I've seen a little bit before.
Yeah, I am not. I'm a bit tired. I'm not in my.
Gotta get worked up into the mood, huh?
Yeah.
I'll just
have a
elbow
headache.
you.
Ugh.
All right. So after about an hour each, everyone, you guys can meet up again and sort of discuss your findings.
So, what did you found? Your story seems to add up on my part. Doesn't seem to be selling guns or anything.
Well, I think there's something else going on here because Lisa told me about a 6-armed man with swords and guns who visits in the night, whose name is Marcus. So
Ah.
I think that's awfully similar to the mutants that we've
Oh
encountered.
no! Don't tell me there's mutant in town.
Well, I could avoid telling you, but it wouldn't
Yeah,
change the
yeah.
reality. But I did happen to see that she also has a key to the armory, so I don't know if they're being stolen or if they're being sold or what. But
Well,
yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence.
it doesn't seem like they've been sold. They have a huge stockpile of them, so those add up.
Well, I mean, for all we know, the mayor's working with them, so
I don't know.
You could roll me an intelligence check
Yeah,
for post hoc information.
he's smart.
Okay.
just barely.
So in counting up, it definitely seemed like there were all the guns needed for shipment to Middenheim. The question kind of on your mind is, how many guns does the town keep for itself in reserve? And where are they?
Hmm. There were 2 warehouses. I thought there was only one.
There's only one warehouse.
No, I was saying they only keep 2 for themselves and they keep it in the warehouse. I've solved the mystery. Mission accomplished. Time to go home!
Yep. Done my job.
Time to earn a paycheck.
Huh.
Proof not required.
6 unmanned, and I guess. Victor. Would you care to go ask about lumberjacks to the people of the town, discreetly, to see if there is any problem with them or if they really have disappeared like that?
Alright, I can go ahead and go around town and ask some questions.
Just
I'll try to be subtle.
Yeah, thanks. 6 unmanned, huh? That's not good. What was his name? Again,
Which person's
Marcus?
name?
The sixth
yeah.
man, Marcus, something like that.
Yeah, that was correct.
Hmm. I. Hmm. It was six men and the little people with red hats and murdering eyes. I swear, I'm not crazy.
So Victor has his current set of orders. What are you two going to do then?
I'm gonna see if I can catch an eye of the six-armed man. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna,
Me
I
too.
guess, loiter around the property and keep an eye out.
Gustav will, under the pretense of just, taking a walk to see the town, will use his magic senses to see if there's anything that's going to bite us in the ass. Anything magic related, chaos related, or just plain magic.
Okay. Go ahead and roll magic sense, and I will think about it. All right. With your magical sense, you've been kind of ignoring it, but it sort of feels like the entire town is made of Swiss cheese.
Huh.
Not so much cheese, but there are holes everywhere. Not physically, but sort of magically. You can kind of see, like, as the wind blows, it goes through various things that it seems like it shouldn't, in ways that it shouldn't.
Hmm.
And oddly, around the manor house, and the tavern, things feel very flat.
Flat, like there's some protection on it or no magic running through it?
Yeah, like there's not a whole lot of magic running through it. In fact, the
Hmm.
tavern in particular seems to be entirely bereft of these holes.
That's weird. Can I roll an academic knowledge magic to try to decipher something?
Sure.
Nope.
Eh, could be anything. Could be moles, magic moles.
Magic moles. They're everywhere. Hmm. Hmm. And what if I'll. What if I use my gem to try to look through it? Look through the wind of magic.
Oh, the high magic gem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll need to find like a good name for that at some point. If you try to look through it and see what you can see, what would you see? You, looking through it, you kind of feel like you're looking at an anthill that's been cut in half. You can kind of see that these holes kind of tunnel between each other. And it almost
Hmm.
seems like there's some type of ant or thing crawling between the tunnels.
Huh. Out of character, I totally know what's happening, but in
I
character.
know, you know too much. It's why you
Yeah.
have to get taken care of.
Do you first want to be dealt with? I know too much. Alright, well, that's weird and not really great, but I guess I'll wait until the night and help Alexa trying to catch Marcus.
Okay, so you wait until the night. Back with Berthold then. Have we done anything for this particular day? I don't think
Nope.
so, right? Okay, cool.
We haven't been here
So-
for a while.
Yeah, so it's time to put a pause on the village, and it's time to come back to Middenheim. So back in Middenheim, it's a brand new day.
Cursing Gustav's shitty negotiation skills.
So what is your plan? What do you plan to do?
Well,
We're
I
still
have
trying to
I
make
have a
people-
plan, but I think I need to go over to Mordren because Harklight's had even less time to do anything than anybody else. So What do
I
you
know,
want to
he's
do,
basically just kind
Arcloid?
of like hanging around you, and
Yeah, but I'm always conscious of that fact. I'm always looking to him for, well, what's your opinion on the matter? But it's not in character, so I'm just me going, well, Arcloid, say something.
all right, Mordren, what is there anything you want to try doing?
I can't really think of anything. You know, for I well, I do need to pick up some stuff in my career, but I can't afford it right now. So
Hmm.
right now, I'm just sticking by Berthold so he doesn't get jumped.
Okay.
I'm
Go
being
and
very
roll
boring
me
right now. I'm
a
sorry.
like gossip check as Berthold goes about his business.
No, Arcloid, it's not about you being boring. It's just I'm trying to make sure you have screen time to get something done if you want to do something, because it never comes up.
Well, the one goal I had uh, with Mordren that would not rely on anybody else was for him to become a runesmith. But now that he's no longer a dwarf, I'm kind of just
No, he's still a dwarf.
well, his race became mutant, didn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, you're still a dwarf. You're just a mutant dwarf.
Right. You could still technically progress to it, I think. But we could discuss that later.
All right.
But around town, you kind of hear from essentially guards walking by that someone came out of the side of the mountain. Yeah, a couple days ago. It's very strange because they say it was apparently some kind of dwarven hold. Stone Bones or Stonebreaker or something like that.
Ooh, that might be something to look into.
It might be.
In fact, I'm going to make a note of that so I don't forget next time somebody asks me what I want to do.
Stonebones or Stonebreaker. Well, one of those is my last name. The other one isn't. So I'm 50% invested in this information.
Yeah. Oh, they're saying like Stone something, and I only have 2 names on my list here, so I just went through them.
Yeah, one of them is Mordren's last name.
Yeah, one of them is him.
Turns out Mordren, also a noble. Just his house is dead.
Yeah. But what would you like to do then?
Well, can't be taking Berthold down there, and it would not be wise to go down there alone. So maybe he'll go seek out those people that have been there and see if they can't come and lead him down there to look for any signs of his clan.
Okay. So, you talk to the guards that kind of mentioned this, and like kind of pull them over for a second and inquire, and they'll say like, "Oh yeah, I heard 2 people kind of came out of it suddenly. Said they like went underground to get there, and it's like this big huge door. They said that like they had to go rescue him. Couldn't climb down the side of the mountain despite getting up there. What were they? It said like one was like some sort of peasant woman, the other was like said it was important, like some kind of wizard or something.
A wizard, you say? That shouldn't be too hard
Yeah,
to
it has
find.
like a beard and had like Gustav, what kind of magical mark do you have? Was it like white
Uh,
hair or
White
blue
hair.
eyes?
Yep. No, not blue eyes. Green eyes,
What about
white hair.
the tattoo?
It's on my left calf, so.
Yeah, nobody's seen that yet. No one's distrobed you so far.
Mark of his ear? Yeah, no one's disturbed you,
Yep.
Gustav. Wicked burn!
Oh, snap! Didn't even. But yeah, he has like stark white hair. He must have been one of those sky wizards. That's what they're called, sky wizards.
Well, thank you for the information, sir.
No problem at all, little dwarf.
All right, well, then Mordren will go to the college and ask about a white-haired wizard.
Well, which one? Says the secretary at the front. Well, let's be honest, all the School of Heavens kinda ends up that way over time.
Well, this one recently went underground into a dwarven stronghold. I'm trying to get my accent back, sorry.
Oh, you must be talking about Gustav.
If that's his name, then yes.
Well, I hear he's very busy.
Well,
I
where
don't
might
think
I
he's going
find
to
him?
be back in town for a little while. Would you like me to leave a message for him?
Yes, please.
To be fair, Gustav said that he was out of town to been asked. Well, that's I don't know.
Bait Essel.
In front of Berthold. So Mordren was here. He
Indeed,
said
Morden
that.
has heard this before.
Yes. Well, then he'll see if go to Berthold. Now that he knows he's been reminded that his target is out of town. Berthold, my friend, might I ask you a favor?
What is it?
Can you be spared to come out of town for a few days while I seek out a wizard that might have knowledge of an old clan hold of mine? What might be mine?
When would you need this?
Well, I'm in no deep hurry, but sooner rather than later would be better.
As soon... Sorry, I'm afflicting a lisp now for some reason. 1 second. As soon as we can take care of the Colosseum problem,
Very well,
proceed
Lord.
to a bet.
Okay. And I suppose as a side note, there is an entire district dedicated to dwarves in Middenheim called the Wind. Keep
Ironic.
thinking of it as the Weird, but it's the Wind.
I thought it was the weird.
Hmm?
Yeah, I know, right?
W-Y-R-D, right?
What?
No, it's like right here at the bottom of the map. WYND.
Oh, wind. Oh, okay.
I know, right? I just kept getting it wrong.
That's a weird name.
But tish.
It's where all your
Uh,
farts go.
But yes. So, there's a district entirely dedicated to the dwarves, or at least where all the dwarves live, and supposedly if anyone knows about dwarves, it would be dwarves, or perhaps people who have massive libraries.
Hmm. Well, that does sound like a place to go, just so we can see if they know which clan held the hold under the city. If Mordren is not needed by Berthold, then he might go there to speak to some of his fellow.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and ask around, and, what would you go do there? Would you just seek out, what kind of person would you be trying to seek out? And how?
An elder or a historian?
Okay. Go ahead and roll some gossip, and take a +10 dwarf bonus. You sort of ask around, and most people kind of shrug their shoulders and don't really seem to know. There aren't very many people who are truly academic in the Wind District. Ah, dear, my throat. Uh, there are many people who are academic in the Wind District. Most people are actually craftsmen, and they happen to know more craftsmen than anything, and of course they talk mostly about the guild. I suppose if they were ever part of the guild, maybe we could find out.
Perhaps, yeah.
So what is this family then? Who are you looking for?
Um,
Would they ever have worked for the guild?
Possibly. No, my family are good craftsmen. I just never really took after them. It's
I
the
see.
Stonebone clan. Have they any strongholds or past strongholds in this area?
Well, I can go ahead and ask some friends and see. And if you go ahead and take him up on his offer, uh,
Well,
later in the day, You can find him again and get back the response that, as far as it seems, there are some various families with stone in their name, because, naturally, common little, addition to a name. But there are no, stone bones on record in the Craftsman Guild.
Curses. Well, then he'll just have to perhaps go to. Well, he can't read, so he would need Berthold's help for that.
Indeed, you cannot read yourself, so you would have to find someone else. Alright, so I suppose that leaves us then to Berthold.
Yep.
Alright. So, how would you like to solve your current, scenario?
Well, I go back to the park in the morning where everybody is doing their attendance and roll call and lining up, etc., etc. And I will announce that today, one second, that today we will be doing a little public exercise. We will be intermingling ourselves with the current inhabitants of the stadium in order to best represent ourselves and what we are doing to them with simple tales of what we have done, what we are doing, how you are living right now. Ingratiate yourselves upon them that they may know that it is not a trick, that we are simply rebuilding and working towards their greater good as well as our own. That they might understand that this thing that we have constructed for them will not just suddenly explode or whatever it is they think is going to happen.
Alright, so you go ahead and hand that out to them, and they will try their best efforts to talk to everyone in the stadium.
Literally, they could go 3-on-1 for every person, because there's 103 of these guys. Wow, that's bad math. 2-on-1.
But, they would have, 30% chances on average, assuming fellowship. And not everyone has charm either, so that gets halved. So I have to figure out how that whole effort would go.
Wrote.
So I probably want to write down a few things. So I
State
want to
capital of Denmark.
How does the work group convincing the refugees go?
Ruling family
I
of
need-
Russia, 1400s.
And Alexa and Gustav are waiting for Night to see Marcus.
The temperature at which smoke melts.
And I think this is probably a good point to go ahead and put things on pause so I can prepare the next things that happen.
Damn it.
Yay.
All right.
I could throw in a seamless event, but I would like to have stuff prepared because I know exactly how Gustav likes to act around things.
Mm.
And seeing how this is going, I also probably want to set up an arena map that's not filled with rats. That would probably be good.
I don't know. I kind of expected that Mordren and I were about to go on an adventure.
Exactly. You kind of are about to, I think. So I'll go ahead and hand out 150 for today's session.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And I think that'll be good then.
So
Any sort of thoughts on what's going on? I think everyone's like the little child, apparently.
yeah, oh,
It just works so well as a character.
she's so adorable.
Yeah, Gustav, get better at negotiation so we can actually join you sometime. Well, that's the point. I really was hoping that he was going to give me something I could act on. That way I wasn't... we were just sitting here for an hour and a half listening.
I literally didn't have anything. I'm sorry.
When you need to prosecute somebody, you go full balls to the wall finding
Yeah.
shit. But when you want a little bit of help, you can't think of one thing to offer.
No.
I
Aside
said,
from Maple City,
I was like,
don't-
this is perfect. Finally, we'll stop splitting the party and I'll be able to go with them. No.
I'm sorry.
That's my one criticism.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise, I'm having great fun. It's just I really wish half of us. And again, Mordren, I apologize. When I hired you as a bodyguard, it falls on me to get you into the action. Which is why I'm like, no, we need more Mordren time. Arkloid's not doing stuff. Stuff is
Right,
fun.
and I'm hoping like this will open up more things for Mordren to do. And I actually thought like either Alexa or Gustav was going to pursue like who were the Stonebreakers and investigate that themselves.
Fuck no.
No, they did. They
Well,
did. They don't ever want to go back to that outpost, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I do appreciate you guys trying to get me involved.
Well, I figured that if Gustav tries to bring Berthold on board, well, obviously that's because Arkloid's character is the badass one who you'd want to bring aboard, and if he's going, then obviously I have to go. That would be the, okay, here's my money, also, here's this guy who's obviously going to want to come with, so I have to come with. But you didn't come up with a reason for me to give you money. You literally just came to me and said, hey, I need money.
I don't know.
It's not how business works.
Not
It's
business,
okay.
man.
At least Gustav and Alexa will frequently meet their hands next to death, and Bertold and Mordred will just keep on living and be the main character.
Well, no, that's why I assumed that this was building up to us going to that hold or something. Like I was going to go hire some more hirelings or something.
What?
That's why I said I wasn't expecting us to end like right there. I was going to go hire hirelings so that we could explore Berthold's ancestral home or something.
Right, and all he has to do is come by and ask you to help investigate, but you already told him, like, after the Colosseum stuff, so...
Well, no, he wanted to go out, leave town to go talk to Gustav, which was going to be our in there. But the fact that he
right.
started to investigate the hold, I thought, okay, we'll just hire a bunch of people, and then we'll go climb into the hold and see what we find there.
Mhm.
Like I said, getting the refugees that I've hired to go talk to the guys who refused to leave, that was just like a thought, and then we were going to keep going. I didn't expect you were going to end, that's why. Alright.
I figure something could happen there.
Well, yeah, but I
And
figured
I
you
wanna
also
work on
already had
what
the notes
exactly
for it,
it
but...
could happen, because I
Mhm.
think it could be incredibly interesting. Because they do have a high chance of failing, I think.
Us?
No,
Oh,
the
then-
Colosseum talking.
Oh.
As for you guys, like, oh.
Right, but we're not involved in the Colosseum talking. That's all those guys. We were going to move on to do something else.
Well, I mean, it is your business, so if something happens, presumably you will have to deal with it in some capacity.
Right, but that's what Alice is for. That's why I've told you before. Alice does all the talking and controls all the business, so that I can then go on to do player stuff.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
What should I get? I mean, magic free, bitches.
Can you actually get that already?
Yep.
Well, now I have
Oh,
common
wait, you have
knowledge
3
dwarves.
total magic items already?
It's 2 magic items and trade
Oh,
to the
okay.
apothecary. We go get them last time. I advanced to master wizards. Since the last session, I am master wizards now.
Oh, okay. I thought you
You're
needed
the
3
whiz.
items. And I'm like, keep thinking in my mind, like,
I
how am
thought
I going to
so,
get him a
but
third? How am I going to get him a third?
no, it's fine. No, I just need 12 grimoires and what do I need next? 12 grimoire and I think 3 magic items for my last career. But
Okay, so it's the last career that needs 3. That's what I was...
yeah, 3 magic items and 12 grimoire, but I'm not near it. Like I still have lots of things to buy.
Right. Berthold just rolling to see what he knows about dwarves. Alright, you definitely set people on the command, at least.
No, I just spent the 2 advances to buy that. Common knowledge and command.
Good ideas. I'm going to go ahead and just
buying.
write down that you will definitely know stuff about dwarves.
I'm buying up my strength and agility. Yay!
Yay!
I
All right.
think I'm gonna pick up street fighting and an extra attack.
Ooh, extra attack. There you go. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break here, and I'll see you guys for the next game.